What's going on? God-fearing, gun-toting patriots. I love the Second Amendment. God gave it to me. Not one politician, not one government legislation can take it from me.
MAGA gang, tag gang, MAGA gang, tag gang, MAGA gang, tag gang, MAGA gang, tag gang. Hey, yo, 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 hey, yo.
I'm a gun-toting patriot, God-fearing patriot. Bryson, why they mad? Cause I'm real and they be faking it. Free speech advocate, it's on my mind, I'm saying it. I'm about to buy another gun and ain't nobody taking it. Gun-toting, Bible reading, God believing, truth speaking American. This MAGA season, Democrats committing treason. I know they think it's sweet, but you don't know who you dealing with. This for free thinkers only. You ain't got no membership. They free. General Flynn out the cage, cause he innocent. Barton Roger Stone, cause the run know that he innocent. We need to kick out every single illegal immigrant. Mandatory voter ID laws we need to implement. Tell Justin Smollett that I know this MAGA country. Tell China we know they trying to play us like some dummies. I looked deep into it and I did the math. Why did Obama send money to that Whyyy lab? What is George Soros doing with all of his cash? Why did China take that Harvard guy and drop him a bag? Why is there so much propaganda? Funny you ask. How about that Bill Gates vaccine? Now, sorry y'all passed, cause I'm a gun-toting patriot, God-fearing patriot. Bryson, why they mad? Cause I'm real and they be faking it. Free speech advocate, it's on my mind, I'm saying it. I'm about to buy another gun and ain't nobody taking it. Gun-toting patriot, God-fearing patriot. Bryson, why they mad? Cause I'm real and they be faking it. Free speech advocate, it's on my mind, I'm saying it. I'm about to buy another gun and ain't nobody taking it. Okay.
All red MAGA flags waving through the South like we just want 4 more years. Democrats can't get right. Trumping with that Yeezy flow. Don't go broke on Sleepy Joe. Make America great again. Seeing what you hating for. Military working overtime, I salute y'all. Antifa steady trying to play them games, yeah, we see y'all. Can't knock us down, Republicans standing too tall. About to run it back to back, yeah, that's how we ball. Trump, yeah, okay, bury him a legend, yeah, Trump, hey, okay, America's biggest blessing. Free speech advocate, packing, never lacking it. I just bought another gun and ain't nobody taking it. Gang. Okay, the White House going crazy now. MAGA season, tell them liberals they can't break us down. It's up, they know we run it, best believe it now. About to paint the city red, please don't burn it down.
Gang, tag, gang, MAGA gang, tag, gang, MAGA gang, tag, gang, MAGA gang, tag, gang. Hey, yo, 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 hey, yo.
I'm a gun-toting patriot, God-fearing patriot. Bryson, why they mad? Cause I'm real and they be faking it. Free speech advocate, it's on my mind, I'm saying it. I'm about to buy another gun and ain't nobody taking it.
And I want to make this clear as well. If you want to come and get my rifle, good luck.
Play me like a fool. I'm in love with you, but
This is a DJ
like I'm not
ski.
Play me like a fool. I'm in love with you, but you treat me like I'm not that dude. Spend my time with you. Say you're still confused, and it's your second time.
ACP, did you see this?
If it ain't official DanaJay, Prima Donna News, I don't even want to see it.
Ooh, the miseducation.
Now I don't. I used to love him. Now I don't. You might win some, but you really lost one. You just lost one. It's so silly. How come? When it's all done, did you really gain from what you done? It's so silly. How come? You just lost one. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Watch out, watch out. Look out, look out. Watch out, watch out. Look out, look out. Guys, you know you better watch out. Yeah, some girls are only about to do that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, ba 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 ba, yeah yeah, ba ba ba.
But I know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
Children, rain all night long. Didn't it all, oh my Lord. Didn't it rain? Didn't it rain? Children, rain all night long. Didn't it all? Didn't it all? Oh, my Lord, didn't it rain?
You can't run from it. You can't deny it. You can't pass it off. It's your call. God knew what he was doing. He knew who he was calling. And he expertly and intricately detailed every aspect of your life, your being, your persona, your psyche, your physicality, everything about you, from the texture of your hair to the color of your eyes to the way that you laugh to the fingerprint on your thumb. Everything is connected to your calling. And until you walk into the fullness of the thing that you were created for, you will find yourself frustrated. You're called.
Put this bitch out ready. My hitters on ready. All my guns on ready. Lock and load, I'm ready. Pulling up on ready. Hopping out on ready. Snatch your left, I'm ready. At your neck like cousin Eddie. Put this bitch out ready. My hitters on ready. All my guns on ready. Lock and load, I'm ready. Pulling up on ready. Hopping out on ready. Snatch your life, I'm ready. At your neck like cousin Eddie. I don't need a mask to cover this. I ride for mine for life, come boondock, saint your ass and say a prayer. Put quarters on your eyes to pay the reaper, take you out of here. Ain't nothing about this life is fair, got no remorse and I don't care. Ain't nothing forced, this shit comes naturally like the fucking beer. Like supernaturally I'm here, another casualty is clear. Cause I be pinning lines with accuracy and you should be aware of how I'm with it.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What's going on, Dream Team? Oh, we going in today. Everybody hit those like buttons. All of y'all that's on the lawn, pull out your folding chair, get your pen and piece of paper, because you're going to learn some shit today. You're going to learn today. We have a problem on our hands. And I'm going to say this. I know some people from the Dream Team don't like Trump. That's fine. But do you have to stand for what's right? Or are you going to continue to rock with the BS? So the title is Trump's Election, Busta Rhymes, Fat Fani, Oh My God, Why? The title is Trump's Election, Busta Rhymes, Fat Fani, Oh My God, Why? So I'm going to say this at the bottom of the screen. There's a box with a $sign in it. It's called the Super Chat. You can donate anything from $1 to 5,000. Nothing's too little, nothing's too small. Everything over here, Dana J surely appreciate it all. Also, if you want to send money to the Cash App, you can. The Cash App will be on display like this. At the bottom of the ticket, you'll see a white box, and it's flying across. To support this channel, use the following: Cash App, $ OfficialDanaJay. Super Chat at the bottom of the stage, which is the bottom of the page. ZELLE, bookdanaj@gmail.com. Venmo, OfficialDanaJay. Thank you all in advance. Dream Team for life. I'm going to say this before I get into my commentary, because I don't expect people to receive what I'm saying, but I know people going to listen to what I'm saying. Am I saying that what I believe in, you have to believe in? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, do what's right for you. I'm going to say it again. What I'm saying is, do what's right for you. Normally I come in here playing and joking, and then nah, we ain't in a joking matter. I'm gonna ask you this question. By the show of numbers that's in here, right? How many people experience the meta shutdown a day? If you experience the meta shutdown, put I did in the chat. If you experience the meta shutdown, put I did in the chat. Because see, this is really done got serious. And what people don't understand is that while y'all out here playing, while y'all out here foreshadowing things and looking at other stuff, they are making moves behind your back. I'm going to say it again. While you out here playing and out here taking stuff for granted and foreshadowing things, the powers that be are making moves behind your backs. And the moves that they're making is going to impact you and your, let's just say, your family's lifestyle. Let's just say it's going to impact everything you got going on. It's going to make you reconsider some things. So if you experience the shutdown today, put I did in the chat. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me out there? Hold on. Okay, y'all can hear me out there because I can hear myself. Y'all can hear me? So nobody experienced the shutdown today. If y'all can hear me, I'm quite sure everybody experienced the shutdown. And Michelle, Willie, y'all two the only one that experienced it, right? So everybody else was living under a rock. They're living in a hermit somewhere. I'm just trying to figure out what y'all got going on, but that y'all didn't experience the temporary shutdown today. Because the major shutdown is coming. And it's coming rapidly. The major shutdown. Judah said, hold on, let's see what these folks say. Willie said, yes, I can hear you. And Michelle said, yes. Willie said, yes. Faces and Beyond. What up, Faye? Said, I did. If you want your face done, if you want your makeup done, if you want your eyebrows done, if you want to learn from the best, go to Faces and Beyond. She will definitely get you right. Judah said, Facebook and Instagram was acting up. No, it wasn't. They wasn't acting up. It was it was deliberate. It was done deliberate. It was logging people out of their pages. Yes, it was. So you experienced it. Hey, Judah. Stephanie said, my daughter did. Okay, cool. We'll see Willie, Stephanie. Okay, cool. So if you can remember, I told y'all about this about 5 months ago. I said, we're going to get to a point where we're going to experience 14 days of darkness. And people thought I was joking. People was like, oh, that go Dana again, talking about the 14 days of darkness and this and this. Who do he think he is? Well, I'm only telling you facts. Because things have to happen on the grid that none of you know anything about. That none of you are able to handle if you knew exactly what was going on. Hell, I couldn't even handle it. None of the Democrats, none of the Republicans can handle it. So before we dive into that, because a lot of people think that when I talk, I just be talking. Nah. So I'm going to park that right there, because when I come back to it, I really want to dive in it and I want to hit it hard. Because people think it's playing. People think that this is a game. People think that, as long as I got my Facebook back and my Instagram back and this and this and this and this, soon you ain't going to have social media. So before I go there, let me jump into the minor stories first of what I call minor stories, okay? Let's get into the minor stories first. First things first, we're going to get into it. Busta Rhymes. I don't know what's going on, but somebody done pissed Busta off. And due to that, Busta Rhymes canceled all 2024 Blockbuster tour dates a week before kickoff. Busta Rhymes was set to embark on a 24-date Blockbuster tour, but it has been canceled based on updates on Ticketmaster.com. Every concert from March the 13th, which is the opener in San Francisco, to April the 21st is the closing of the show, and the rapper's hometown of Brooklyn is listed as canceled on the concert ticketing site. US Today has reached out to Rhymes, Reps, and Live Nation, which announced the tour in November 2023. Start the day smarter. Get all the news you need. Whatever that's it. Previously, Busta Rhymes had been on 50 Cent's The Final Lap Tour, which ended in December. Before heading out on that tour, Busta detailed in Men's Health magazine how he had lost 100 pounds to improve his health after suffering what he described as felt like I was having an asthma attack, but I don't have asthma. See what I'm saying? Everybody's body reacts different. But he said it seemed like he was having an asthma attack, but he never had asthma a day in his life. He lost more weight while touring with 50 Cent. Busta Rhymes said in November 2023, while promoting the release of his blockbuster album, Complex reported the multi-platinum rapper, songwriter, and record producer known for songs as Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See and Woo-ha, I got you all in check. I put the head mark and that will break your neck. Had been honored at the BET Awards in June 2023 with a Lifetime Achievement Award. Late last month, he performed at a joint, the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA. That's where every entertainer want to perform at. Because that's the place that house your funds. and Spotify event benefiting musicians on call, MOC, at newly opened venue, the Atlantis in Washington, D.C. Busta Rhymes Blockbuster Tour canceled. What should ticket holders do? If you are holding tickets to Rhymes Tour, there should be an update coming from Ticketmaster about rescheduled dates or refunds. So Busta is canceling his tour. Now, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I don't believe it had nothing to do with his health. If you really know anything about Busta, Busta is conscious. He's woke. But we don't use woke. Busta also is a fellow brethren that lives in a private. So, what I'm thinking is Busta is really upset about what's going on in a place that he supports called Haiti. To know that the United States, this administration right now, Brandon's administration, was behind the killing of the president, or the unaliving, of the president of Haiti. So I know people saying, well, Busta shouldn't take it out on the fans, but you got to understand this. You don't know what's about to happen from day to day. You have people resigning left and right. You got people that's leaving Congress and running to their bunkers. Make this make sense. If you ain't do nothing wrong, why are you running to a bunker that you have created, an underground bunker? That don't make sense, do it? I'm just saying. You got an underground bunker that don't make sense. I want you to think about that. An underground bunker that you paid a lot of money for. A lot of money for. Or should I say a lot of debt notes for. And you is resigning your multi-million-dollar job to go live in a bunker. Now I'm wondering, do that make sense to you? Do that make sense to you? If it makes sense to you, then can you help me make it make sense? Because it don't make sense to me. You got celebrities, right, Willie? You got celebrities that's hitting the high roads. Gone. I'm not understanding. And I need some help to understand that. But see, people don't want to listen. And you know why? Because the first thing they say is, oh, Dana don't know what he's talking about. Dana is a conspiracy theory. Dana's this, Dana's this. But I want you to think about one thing. First thing, who let the migrants into United States of America, the corporation? Let's go there first. Who let the migrants in to the United States of America, the corporation? And I know what somebody gonna say. Somebody gonna say, well, Dana, this is a country. It's not a corporation. I always have those slow folks. I always have the folks that tell you, oh no, I don't believe in nothing that you're saying. But then when stuff hit the fan, they be the first ones. Can you help me? My now question would be, why should I even help you when you ain't listen when I was trying to tell you what was going on in the first place? So why help you now? Why wait till crunch time and try to cram everything in when you could have been getting everything from day one? These are questions that I have. And the questions that I have are really serious. Not because I care about people, but because, or should I say, not because I care about a person, or not because I care about a human, because I don't give a damn about human beings. I'm scared of human beings. So why should it matter now? Why wait till the last minute and be like, oh my God, I can't believe this is going on. This is going on. Da, 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 da. It's no turning back. It's a thing called EBS that's about to happen very soon. Ain't no turning back. Ain't no, oh no, I gotta go help this person. Too late. I've been talking about reclaiming your birthright. Nobody paid attention. I've been talking about living in the private. You know, they told me, oh, I'm gonna miss out on the stimulus check. I've been talking about not taking anything from the government. And you know they say to me, how I'm supposed to live? Is it safe to say that you've been conditioned to have to depend on a group of people who don't give a daggone heck about you? Is it safe to say that? That you are living off of a group of people who don't care nothing about you? And to them, it's a game. Because at the end, they feel as though they're going to win. And to you, you looking at it like, well, this is survival. How is it survival? You got to make this make sense to me. And at the end of the day, me sounding an alarm, ring, ding, 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 and people not listening because you know they say, he don't know what he's talking about. But everything that I've been saying has happened. It didn't happen in the time frame that I said it, but everything that I've been saying has happened. You done seen AT&T have a blackout. Now you got all of Meta having a blackout together. And what should get you is this right here. How is it that you got to go through all this two-step verification? This is why I say it's not nothing good about that. You got to go through all this two-step verification to sign up and get into your account, right? But when you try to get into it today, Meta logged you out. I just want to make this make sense. How can a computer mainframe log you out of an account that's supposed to be secure that you put only the password that you know in. Now I'm gonna go a little deeper. Because see, if I was up here beefing and talking about crazy stuff, I have about 400 people in here. But because I'm talking facts and people don't like facts and they're scared of facts, they'll keep going, whatever. But let's talk about it. Because a lot of people say, I don't like Trump, Dana. I'm not coming in your chat when you're talking about Trump. So I'm going to ask this question. If you don't like Donald J. Trump, right? If you hate him, right? Then didn't you benefit from him being in office? I'm just asking the question. Did you benefit from him being in office? If you didn't benefit from him being in office, then okay. I can understand. You live in a hermit somewhere, you in the crabs. Y'all 1, 2, 3, 4, Dosiani. But if you benefited from Donald Trump being in office, right? Then some things should just make you sit back and say, 1 + 1 is not 2. And I just learned this. You know what I mean? I just learned this because all my years of living, I'm thinking 1 + 1 = 2. And like I said, when you find out that you have been taught wrong all your life, you're going to get mad. Because when you realize that 1 + 1 do not equal 2, you're going to be like, hold on. I was wrong all this time? Yeah, you was. And so was I. I was right in the boat with you. That's why on the arithmetic test, I don't know how many people took that in college or if you went and got your GED, is a section that had arithmetic math. And they asked you dumb questions like, what's the answer to 1 + 1? And in that section, we sped through that because the answers were so darn easy. But if you go back and look at your test results, you failed every question that was on that question part called arithmetic. You failed every part because, just like me, you thought that it was easy. 1 + 1, 2. 2 + 2 is 4. 4 + 4 is 8. 3 + 2 is 5. 3 + 3 is 6. And you wrong. Now, I'm going to have somebody, either they're going to jump up here and try to challenge me, or they're going to hit me in my DM, and they're going to say, well, Dana, we grew up in school, and 1 + 1 does equal 2. And I'm going to ask a question, how? And they're going to say, easy, because you got one thing, and then you add another one that equals 2. And depending on how I feel, I might answer right away, or I might just put laughing emojis, or I might just sit there and watch what you say. Because at the end of the day, some things need to be in question. And like I say, you're going to learn today. Every live that I do is not going to be a come to Jesus, let's laugh, let's crack on people moment. If you can't learn being over here, then guess what? I don't think you need to be here at all. I'm just keeping it a buck. If you can't learn being here, then I don't think you need to be here at all. Now, the scholars out there is going to say, oh, well, Dana, I disagree with you because this and this and this and this. I'm going to say it again. The way all of us was taught in school was wrong. And if I knew then what I know now, I would have challenged the teacher on everything that's being taught. Y'all know I would have. I don't care about nobody else. I'm looking for this one little piece before I get there going and I really take off. I'm looking for this one little piece. And I sent it to my brother, Shank Rock. Shout out to Shank Rock and the Rock Squad that's in the building. I sent it to my brother. So now I got to send it to me real quick because I want you to learn something. And I want you to understand that Dana is not here to belittle none of you or to put none of you down or nothing like that. That's not what I'm here for. And I refuse to even do anything like that. Because at the end of the day, what you have to realize is what I'm going to show you, you should already know because I've talked about this over and over again. But just in case you don't know, I'm going to show this to you yet again. So I'm going to ask you one question and I'm going to give you time to go ahead and put your answer in. But do anybody know what will destroy the Democratic Party? If you know what will destroy the Democratic Party, just be like, yeah. Or put whatever you think it is in the chat. And one thing you got to understand, there's no answer that's stupid or dumb. There's no answer that's stupid nor dumb. So don't think, oh, I can't say this because he gonna think it's dumb and this and that. Nope. This is not the live for that. This is the live to really put you on point because I care about y'all as humans, as men, as women. And what I'm reading right now, hold on. Come on. I'm waiting for this text to come through. Come on through. Send it on through, doggy. Send it on through. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Where do I start? Okay. So I do that later when I get on, which will come. But I'm going to do this now. Let me change my background real quick, y'all. Hold on. I'm looking at y'all answers. I'm going to give y'all a couple more. I'm going to give y'all like 30 more seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Nah, that's too big. Gotta go back here. All right. Gotta go back here. Like I'm running for president. So let's look at these answers. Let's see. Let's see what y'all say. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what y'all say. Let's see. Iron sharpens iron. Right, good boy. Oh, that's Shank speaking. I can agree with that. Hey, Deanna. We living in the last days. Teach D. Thank you so much, Faith. I'm trying to voting for Republican, not Democrat. Okay. Lack of the black vote. Ooh, you might not want to use that word after the day, Stephanie. Telling the truth. Immigration rights over citizens. Ooh, Stephanie, I'm disappointed in you. Ashley, I'm disappointed in you. The black vote leaving. That's why they're letting all these immigrants in to replace our vote. No rights to bear arms. Ooh. Faith said black means dead. It means death. So let me help you. What would kill the Democratic Party, right? What would make the Democratic Party cease to exist? None other than fair elections. If you have fair elections, then guess what? Can't nobody hide and behind the gavel. Can't nobody hide and behind their secret uniparty. Hey, Stacey Haley. So that's what will destroy that. So I'm gonna help you out. One of my friends posted, he said, buy guns and ammo. And when I seen this post, I had to look at it twice. I was like, what is he talking about? He said, buy guns and ammo. America is being deliberately destroyed. New bill from Democrats in Virginia will release extremely violent inmates. Department of Corrections says when this goes through, there will be a release of 701 first-degree murders, 325 people that committed rape, 77 second-degree murders, 566 offenders convicted of abduction, 762 offenders convicted of robbery. And this is just the start. It says, okay, and just follow up with the number I received from Department of Corrections was over 1,300 individuals, 700 people who had been convicted of first-degree murder, 325 who have been convicted of rape. So I'm not sure what the discrepancy in the numbers is, but we love to get an answer. Then it says, have come from the Department of Corrections. I'm not in a position to argue with that. I'm not in a position to argue with that at all. Is there any other further clarification? Again, this is a reduced bill, as was underscored. Yes, Madam Chair, Delegate Batten, the update stats to conform to the floor amendment that passed the Senate from the Department of Corrections, make immediately eligible for review 701 first-degree murders, 77 second-degree murders, 566 offenders convicted of abduction, 325 offenders convicted of rape, 362 offenders convicted of robbery, for the total of 2,431 of the 2,803 eligible offenders. So let's go here.
1,300 individuals, 700 who had been convicted of first-degree murder, 325 who have been convicted of rape. So I'm not sure what the discrepancy in the numbers is, but would love to get an answer.
Have come from the Department of Corrections. I'm not in a position to argue with that. I'm not in a position to argue with that.
Is there any other further clarification? Again, this is a reduced bill, as was underscored.
Yes, Madam Chair, Delegate Batten, the updated stats to conform to the floor amendment that passed the Senate from the Department of Corrections make immediately eligible for review 701 first-degree murders, 77 second-degree murders, 566 offenders convicted of abduction, 325 offenders convicted of rape, 762 offenders convicted of robbery, for a total of 2,431 of the 2,803 eligible offenders.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, Noya, that's crazy. So what was the point of locking them up? So if we the people, right? If we the people demand free things, as far as like to be free, the only thing I can think about is they are releasing these people because they don't want the public to know what I'm about to show you. And what I'm about to show you is this right here. The United States has been bankrupt. And I know somebody like, hold on, Dana, you ain't gonna spring that on us today, and you ain't gonna do that. Oh yeah, I am. Oh yeah, I am. Because y'all need to understand what's going down. Y'all need to understand what's happening. You know, like they say, what's happening? Y'all need to understand what's really happening. Hold on, I'm looking at y'all joints right now. Look at y'all joints. I'm gonna stop right there for a second. So here we go. United States corporation bankruptcy documents. What do you see in yellow? The White House. This is why they hate Trump. Because in 2020, look what he released. U.S. federal person. Reason why I keep saying that a person is not real. But a U.S. federal person. Uh-oh. The name is Roger Allen Moore. His synonym, aka taxpayer name, is RAAJ. American Expressum Moore Rafa L. Answer this question. This is what they tried to hide from you. In order for them to move, right? In order for them to move, they had to create a name. Now, if you look up who Roger Allen Moore is, and then look up who Raj Amexem Moore is, aka Raphael. In order for them to move, you got to have some type of Moorish sign behind them. And the reason being is because the Moors are the ones that set precedent on the United States of America. Before United States of America got to be who they were, the Moors was here on the United States. You see the taxpayer identification, the descendant social security number, 126562303, made up numbers, meaning fictitious numbers. But let's read. Note, see United States Department of the Treasury, Internal Revenue Service Forms 2848, Power of Attorney and Declaration of Representative. Now, hold on. I'm going to ask you this question. Before I go any further, why would you need a power of attorney and a declaration of representative to operate in the United States Department of of the Treasury. Now watch this. You notice they say Form 56. I've been telling y'all about Form 56. What is Form 56? Notice of fiduciary agent. What is a fiduciary agent? Somebody that lives by the Social Security number, the taxpayer identification number, and your birth certificate. Then it says sent December the 1st, 2019 via United States Postal Service certified mail number. I keep telling y'all once again, what is the most powerful entity in the United States of America? The corporation. Somebody told me the police department. Somebody told me these folks. Somebody told me the judge. No, the United States Postal Service is the most powerful entity in the United States of America, the corporation. And the reason being is because they determine if you get your mail or not. And how do they determine if you get your mail? If you sign up to go in their system. But you know, you can always go to the Postal Service and say, can I speak to the postmaster and talk to him about living in a private? Watch this. What is the certified mail number for? To make sure everything is fluent in commerce. To make sure everything is fluid in commerce. Faith, you're right. Most people be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sign the blue pen. I don't sign in nothing unless it's red. If it's no red pen, I can't sign in it. And if I can't sign it in blood, because I don't have a red pen, I can't sign it at all. And I'm not cutting myself to sign it. Then it says, to whomever United States business, look, United States. Now, I got to ask a question. Here's the question I got to ask y'all. See if y'all was paying attention. You see how they tried to flip it? They tried to make the United States a what? Business. But it's only the United States of America that's a business, not the United States. Stephanie said, because they legally don't have the precedents to claim. We just give our rights over. Thank you, Stephanie. You want it? You want it. It says, to whomever United States business entity this may concern, who commercially operates on, look at this, United States public markets and accepts and or exchanges in United States currency while providing goods and or services to U.S. customers, consumers, and everyday commerce. Now I'm going to ask this question. Why do you have a driver's license? I know that question sounds rhetorical. I know it sounds stupid. I know it sounds dumb. But why do you have a driver's license? I'm going to go deeper to you. And I'm going to go deeper for you. If you have a private vehicle, why do you need a public or commercial license to drive a private vehicle? No. You have a driver's license to drive, not to travel. To travel is different. And you don't need a license to travel. But if you look at the way they putting it, and they telling it to you right here, they want you to be in their system. So in order to be in their system, you need to have a driver's license to drive. And you need to have a public commercial license to drive your private vehicle. Now, did that make sense? Faith, you're right. and you pay car insurance for business pleasures. But if you're not dealing in foreign commerce, or if you're not dealing in commerce, period, why do you need to have driver's license or, as Faith say, car insurance? Wrench Beater, you know what? I would love for Charles Barkley to play with me. Everybody in the NBA will be mad at me. I got a brand new baby for him. So the above mentioned U.S. federal public person has a prepaid, non-obligatory commercial debt obligation. Uh-oh. The above mentioned U.S. federal person, public person, you see how I say public person, has a prepaid, non-obligatory commercial debt obligation arrangement with the United States. You see how it is, the business, the corporation, in relation to 12 U.S. Code 95A, regulation of transactions and foreign exchange of gold and silver, property transfers, vested interests, enforcement and penalties, Part 2, and other public policy on U.S. debt. Now, ask yourself this question. Wrench Beater crazy. Ask yourself this question. Why would you want to be a federal public person again? When you have a prepaid, non-obligatory, obligatory commercial debt obligation. This is why you pay taxes. Because they made you a corporate entity and a U.S. federal public person. What do that mean? If you ain't reclaimed your birthright, you are a federal public person. And since you are a federal public person, you have a prepaid, non-obligatory commercial debt obligation arrangement with the United States. So can I ask you a question? The same thing that I've been asking everybody from day one in this R. Kelly fight. When did you ever sit and make an agreement with the United States? Have you ever seen the United States? If anybody can say yes, please put yes, and I will bring you up here and we're going to have this real goddamn conversation. But because people don't know, they are quick to call you a conspiracy theorist. So when have you ever met with the United States? That's why they say the greatest trick the devil ever told was making you believe he didn't exist. And the greatest trick the United States of America, the corporation, has ever played on y'all is making you believe that you're a citizen and that you're a person. This is why they can never deal with Donald Trump. This is why they couldn't deal with Ronald Reagan. This is why they couldn't deal with John F. Kennedy. This is why they couldn't deal with Abraham Lincoln. And then they gave you a U.S. code, not constitution, but they gave you a 12 U.S. code 95A regulation of transaction and foreign commerce of gold and silver, property transfers. So let me help you real quick. Why R. Kelly still sitting? Because he never reclaimed his birthright. He never reclaimed his birthright. And since he never reclaimed his birthright, he's still considered a U.S. federal public person. That's why it says the United States of America against Robert Sylvester Kelly. And when Roe came out and said, well, these so-called sisters, they can go and they can get them out of jail. That's all they got to do is fill out certain paperwork. They didn't want to fill out Lisa and Cassandra didn't want to fill out the certain paperwork because at that point, you got to do DNA tests. At that point, you got to understand that when you lie to the government, you're gone. You're gone. So they played their hand right and just backed away from it. And then at the end, it says, and other public policy on U.S. debt. So I got a question. How do you pay a debt with a debt? Then it says your business entity is federally bound to United States, the corporation, and U.S. public debt obligations. So what are they talking about? If they saying your business entity is federally bound, who is your business entity? Huh? I just showed you who it was, right? This is what I want y'all to do. Can somebody get some mail that came to them and tell me, is it in all capital letters or is it in first letter capital, everything else lowercase? That's what I want to know. So as I go on, y'all can just put in the chat. It says your business entity is federally bound to United States, which is the corporation, and U.S. public debt obligations by way of your Internal Revenue Service employer identification number. Hold on. Did y'all miss that last part? They ain't have been studying this. His MSTA. All right, Rich Beater. Wait a minute now. Hold on. I've been trying to figure out to reclaim my birthright. Get with me because I have done mine. And I have shown mine on different platforms. Willie say all caps. Faith said change our name first. No, you don't got to do that. What you have to do is make them respect you. Stephanie said caps on my vote mail. You got to make them respect you. That's not who you are. I mean to say lying to the government. The government are the big liars there is. Right, Judah? That's how they get you. They lie to you and they make you lie to them and then they incarcerate you. And they make you think that you're the liars. I don't understand how come the government get offended when people lie to them when they've been lying for generations. Let me ask you this question, Judah. Do the government get offended or do their agents get offended? Because to my last knowledge, I've never seen the government. So it says your business entity is federally bound to United States corporation and U.S., which is proper now, or should I say U.S. which is corporation again, I'm sorry, public debt obligations by way of your Internal Revenue Service employer identification number, which is your EIN, right? So hold on. Let me ask y'all this question. And Rich B, to help me, and before you go, if it says your business entity is federally bound to United States and U.S. public debt obligations by way of your Internal Revenue Service employer identification number, right? If that's the case, and then it says, no, I'm stopping there for a minute. If that's the case, then why are the employers asking for your social security number? Could it be that they're double dipping and they making you the federal public person? That's why you got to pay taxes, because they can escape paying taxes because you are paying their taxes. Have you ever thought about that? Who you work for, you are paying their taxes when they supposed to pay the taxes. That's why it offends them when you give them the W-8 bin and they act like they don't know what to do with it. They know what to do with it. And what happens is when you give them the W-8 bin, they try to get rid of you because they are afraid that you're going to spread knowledge around to all the other employees. So let's go here. Let's take Walmart. They have several million people, right? Let's just say you held a seminar and showed everybody in Walmart this. And gave out a W-8 bin to everybody, and you helped everybody fill out the W-8 bin right, and they all turned it in. Do you know what happened? Walmart will have to pay the taxes. So they figured, if we got to pay the taxes, we don't need you. Because we need stupid idiots that's just happy to get a check every week and every 2 weeks that we done triple dipped on, and they too dumb to read and to understand that they have been bamboozled. I'm just saying, if my people, which are called by thy name, will humble themselves and pray and turn from their wicked ways and hear from heaven, then will I heal their land. I'm just saying. Then it says the IRS being under the U.S. Department of Treasury and your Federal Reserve business bank account. Let me ask this question to you. Why haven't you heard about your Federal Reserve business bank account? Why haven't you heard? Oh, let's go deeper. Why don't they teach you in school that you have a secret Federal Reserve business bank account? Let's go here. It teaches you. That's why they say if you want to hide things from a colored person, put it in the book, because they won't read it. Then it says your business is hereby ordered to itemize whatever and however many commercial products and or services in which the above U.S. federal public person wishes to commercially acquire. So hold on. Then it says adjust the bottom line total cost amount to 0 and release the items. So hold on. While you think you're doing something on your taxes by itemizing, that's what they want you to do. Because every time you itemize something, they get paid double. You get paid minimum. In other words, what I'm saying is they stealing everything from you. Then it says provide a receipt to the above U.S. federal person. This is what the tax people got to do. This is what the IRS got to do. by way of its duly authorized representative. So if Raj Raphael, which is the sui juris, the de jure, and proper person, if this is the authorized representative for, for Roger Allen Moore, then guess what? Why haven't they taught y'all this in school? Let's go here. Why didn't they teach us this in school? Let me tell you why. Because the generation now would have took it and destroyed it, and we would have had World War III over here. And then it says, and retain, hey, Crystal, then it says, and retain the record of the transaction to settle with your federal tax obligations, with Internal Revenue Service, as the entire overall transaction is only a commercial accounting matter. Is only a commercial accounting matter of what the bankrupt United States owes its true creditors. This is why they don't want Donald Trump in office. Because he's releasing everything back to the American people, and they don't want that. Can you just imagine Trump get in office and say, I'm doing an EBS in 12 hours. And in 12 hours, he say, everybody go to the Federal Reserve Bank and collect everything that's under your name. That's $1 trillion in gold and silver. That's in your name. He said it. He says, with Internal Revenue Service, as the entire overall transaction is only a commercial accounting matter of what the bankrupt United States, the corporation, owes its true creditors, which is who? The American people. Not the American citizens, not the U.S. citizens, not the citizens, not the sovereign citizens, not the foreign citizens, but who? The American people, which is who? The indigenous folks, the correct American nationals. And when you understand that, you'll be better off. Because then it goes deeper. It says, in direct relation to the Borrowed Gold and National Banking Emergency Act of 1933. If you think I'm lying, go look up House Joint Resolution 1933. Then it says, all commercial public debt obligations, while transactions all banking, all commercial public debt obligations, while transacting all business within United States commercial markets, belong to who? The United States. So like I'm telling you, if you really want to make these mofos mad, if you think I'm lying, call the IRS in the morning and ask him for a 1099 OIDC. And please go do that. The C is the cancellation of debt. The A is the sticker for that modifies and seals the debt. So it says, all commercial public debt obligations, while transacting all business within United States commercial markets, belong to the United States, as the United States is the true obligor in each and every U.S. commercial transaction. Any willful dishonoring and or non-settlement of United States commercial public debt, obligational matters by any duly bound commercial business entity within the United States will result in federal prosecution to the fullest extent possible. Signed who? Donald J. Trump, President, Chief Executive Office of the United States. Now watch this. Why didn't Obama show you this? Why didn't the Bushes show you this? Why didn't the Clintons show you this? Let's go a little deeper. The United States Crown Corporation. This certifies, all capital letters, Edward Mill, right? Now watch this. Look on the back of your birth certificate. You're going to find what we call a QSEP number. You see the QSEP number here? That's how they charge it. Judah, I wish y'all understand that unemployment is not holding anything. There is no money, bro. The unemployment don't belong to us. That unemployment and belongs to them. I don't know about a Melania Trump being friends with Chelsea Clinton. I don't know about that. Now we're going to go here. A sovereign government versus a foreign government. Take a look at it. And any documents that I have, if you want it, just email me and I'll send it to you. But right now, when you go into them courts, you're dealing with Admiralty Maritime Court. And it all falls under the foreign government. And when I talked about on Shank Rock channel about a change in jurisdictions, here's the jurisdictions right here. The 3 jurisdictions. Law of the Sea, Admiralty Maritime Administrative Court. They are the 3 jurisdictions. And the 3 jurisdictions that I love to deal in is law of the land, sovereign national, common law, people's jurisdiction, court of record with a jury. So you understand how they tried to steal the sovereign government and make it the foreign government, as well as adding it with their government. Now watch this. Pay attention to contractors. A lawyer is a what? Private contractor. Why? Because they take an oath. Their oath is to the bar, not to you. You will very rarely find a Jennifer Bonjean. Even though Jennifer Bonjean have a bar number, she don't care about that. Her number one priority is to her clients. And it's very rare that you will find a Jennifer Bonjean. I'll talk about that later. This is what Faith was talking about. Your surname versus your identity. My question is, what is your name? Is it, do you have a surname or do you have an identity? I have an identity. I don't have a surname. And if you pay attention, this is what I want to help you with. If you pay attention, let's start here. Family, clan, tribe, father, patriarch. When joined after given name, the surname forms a trade name. The crown, a legal person, aliety, a corporate corpse, corporation, versus appellation given name, Christian names, i.e. John or John-Henry, given name, plus birth registration number on printout, estate, title, identity. So how do you get a birth registration number? By having your offspring at home and documenting it in a news, and documenting it in a newspaper. Then we go to a person, an entity, such as a corporation, that is recognized in law as having the rights and duties of a human being. Black Law Dictionary, 7th edition. Man or woman, ID. Masculine and neuter, EAD. Feminine, born equal. Sentiment, living, flesh and blood, soul, endowed with unalienable rights. Nope. Wrench beater, nope. Now watch this. Y'all call yourself a human being, right? Let's see what Ballatine's Law Dictionary consider a human being. Monster, a human being by birth, but in the same part resembling a lower animal. A monster have no inheritable blood and cannot be heir to any land. So y'all keep calling yourselves a goddamn human being. Any human being is a man, whether he be a member of society or not, whatever may be the rank he holds, or whatever may be his age, sex. Bulwer's Law Dictionary. So keep calling yourself a human being. A public servant needs permits. Private sovereign serves notices. Dead fiction registered on date of birth. Living fact born on birthday. See the difference? It's so much. Hold on, wait a minute. English, or should I say ens legis, is a creature of the law, an artificial being, as contrast with a natural person. See below, applied to corporations considered as deriving their existence entirely from the law. Black Laws Dictionary, 2nd edition. Grammatically, natural person is synonymous with artificial person because person or person overrules natural. Context, that which follows, controls that which precedes. Bulwer's 1870. Therefore, natural is null and void, and a natural person does not exist, i.e., real cartoon. That's why you cannot live in a private and you can't live in a private and public. And you can't say, oh, I'm a private person, I'm a natural person, but you still show your birth certificate. Because now you're an artificial person. So sue juris of his own right, possessing full social and civil rights, not under any legal disability or the power of another, or guardianship, having capacity to manage one's own affairs, not under legal disability to act for oneself. Black Law Dictionary, 2nd edition. Own master, sovereign man or woman, not sovereign citizen. I'll talk about that later. See, people don't want the truth. Now watch this. I'm gonna go ahead and come backwards. I'm gonna come backwards with this. Let's go. United States Bankruptcy Court, Northern District of Florida, Tallahassee Division. United States Corporation Company. Case number. So now it goes back to what Audra was saying to the lawyer. How is it that everything in courts have case numbers, but the marriage between R. Kelly and Aaliyah don't? See how all this go hand in hand? Now watch this. Alleged debtor. Alleged debtor. Involuntary Chapter 11. Do you know what that means? That the government filed Chapter 11 on everybody. That's why they call you a debtor. And here it is. Order to show cause. 1, why? Chapter 11, involuntary petition should not be dismissed. 2, why petitioning parties should not have to post a bond. And whether petitioning parties should be sanctioned pursuant to Bankruptcy Rule 9011 and 11 USC 105A. So what is that saying? At any given time, you can be locked up for using that social security number and a QSEP or the birth certificate because it's not yours. And ask yourself this. Why petitioning parties should not have to post a bond? That means everybody can know about the secrecy that they doing. Now ask yourself, oh, Judah, you'll be able to call in a few minutes. Ask yourself this question. Did y'all know the government filed bankruptcy on y'all? That's all I want to know. See, I ain't going to sit here and pump fake like I'm a lawyer. I'm going to go do the research. Judah, he said, so we borrowing social security number. Yes, indeed. Why do you think your social security number always go back to somebody dead? I wish Vi was on here. I wish Vi was on here because I told Vi to call the Social Security Administration. And it freaked him out. When he did everything I told him to do, and it came back just what I said. It freaked him out. Got that already. Now watch this. Involuntary petition against a non-individual. Hold on. Hold on. So you mean to tell me, and this is official form 205. So you mean to tell me that the debtor's name, United States Corporation Company, the EIN is 13-6149455. The DUNS number is 049053399. Then it says agents, subsidiaries, successors, and assigns. That's the debtor's name. So why are you being classified as a debtor? This is why I say what I say. No, this is from the government, Faith. This is why I say what I say. If you're going to be out here messing with these women and creating offsprings, take care of your offsprings, man. Because when they go down and file for child support, you are fulfilling their obligation. And I ain't talking about your offspring's mother or your offspring's dad. I'm talking about the government. That's why they charge you. Then it says, other names you know the debtor has used in the last 8 years. Watch this. Corporation Service Company, EIN. Then they got the DUNS number. Then it says EIS. Excuse me. Then they have a slash, Coastal International Security. They got an EIN and a DUNS number. Then it says Fifth Florida Living Opinions, Inc. That got an EIN. That got a DUNS number. Then wait a minute. This is going to get you. China Teletech Holding, Inc. So who are you in debt to? Then watch this. Debtor's federal EIN number, 13-614-9455. Now here's the funny part. The government even got a mailing address, and it's not Pennsylvania Avenue. It's 1201 High Street, Tallahassee, Florida, 32301-26994. Make this make sense. Make this make sense. And then here's the green card proof. Alleged debtor, United States Corporation Company, 1201 Hayes Street. Hold on. 1201 Hayes Street, Tallahassee, Florida, 32301-2699, Leon, Florida. Tax ID, EIN number. I never seen a, whoa, they got so many numbers. DBA Corporation Service Company, DBA CIS Coastal Internation Security Incorporation, DBA China Teletech Holding, Inc., DBA China Telecom America Corporation, DBA Fifth Florida Living Options LLC, petitioning creditor, highly favored Shekinah L, which is a Morsh, 422 East 27th Street, Jacksonville, Florida, 32206-2211, DBA Morsh Science Temple of America, DBA Court of Equity and Truth, Sateria Hepazeba, petitioning creditor, Malik Rashid L, 422 East 27th Street is the same thing here. Represented by Patrick Michael Shelby, Phelps Dunbar LLP. Wait a minute. Phelps Dunbar, that's the money carrying place. 365 Canal Street, Suite 2000, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70130. Do I have anybody but I live in New Orleans? This is how we can play it. Do I have anybody that live in New Orleans? Because, see, I'm a man of my word. Hold on.
I'm sorry. Extension number 1263 didn't answer. You've reached the voicemail of
Rick Shelby.
Please leave a message.
Mr. Shelby, how you doing? This is daintezjackson giving you a call. If possible, can you return my call, please, at 404-914-7986? I have some questions about some documents that I've been looking at. Can you give me a call, please? I would like to understand or learn a little bit more about what's going on, and I can explain to you where I got your phone number and your email and your fax number from. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye. One thing about it, I don't play games. So now you know that Rick Shelby is this guy. That represented the United States Corporation Company. Y'all just heard me call him live. It's 8:30 right down where he at. You heard me call him live. I got some questions that I want to understand. So it says, represented by a highly favored Shekinah El Prose, represented by Malik Rashid El Prose. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up the phone lines. I'm going to open up the phone lines because, no, hold on. And before I go there, I got to skim through this real quick. Real quick, and before I open up the phone lines. I must say Biden's second in command, Joe Biden, second in command, has resigned. Victoria Nuland has resigned. I just want to let you know that. I want to let y'all know that Victoria Nuland has resigned. Here's our paperwork. Shout out to Citizen Free Press. Cross your fingers. Hopefully I'll be working for them in the near future. But this is the lady. This is the crazy lady. This is the crazy lady that said if Russia invades Ukraine one way or another, Nord Stream will not move forward. This is where Joe Biden got that from Victoria Nuland. And here's the receipts and everything. Just go to my official Dana J Political Talks and Views and Truths, and you can hit them links, and you can see the truth. Matter of fact, here she go right here. And here's our paperwork. All right. So I'm going to skim through this real quick. Now, for the people that use the term black people, now, Wikipedia tried to clean it up for you. But it says, blacks redirects here for other use. See blacks. Disambiguation. It says black is a racialized classification of people. Black is a racialized classification of people. Usually a political and skin color based category for specific populations with a mid to dark brown complexion. Now you understand why the Clintons put black and or African American on the job applications, because it's usually a political and skin color based category for specific populations with a mid to dark brown complexion. Not all people considered black have dark skin. In certain countries, often in socially based systems of racial classification in the Western world. The term black is used to describe persons who are perceived as dark-skinned compared to other populations. Listen to the words that they're using. The term black is used to describe what? Persons, meaning artificial deities, meaning the creations of the birth certificate and the people that uses the creations of the birth certificate and social security number. You are considered black. Why? Because it's a racial classification. Who are perceived as dark-skinned compared to other populations. It is most commonly used for people of sub-Saharan African ancestry. I'm going to leave that part right there. Sub-Saharan Africa, Sub-Sahara, or non-Mediterranean Africa. Which means what? The area and regions of the continent of Africa that lie south of the Sahara. These include Central Africa, East Africa, Southern Africa, and West Africa. So, ain't none of y'all African. Ain't none of us African. Then it also say indigenous Australians and Malaysians. So what does that mean? The Indians, the Australians, the Malaysians, aka the Mexicans, we all the same. What up, Lexington? We all the same. Though it has been applied in many contexts to other groups and is no indicator of any close ancestral relationship whatsoever. Indigenous African societies do not use the term black as a racial identity outside of influences brought by Western cultures. Now you see why I keep telling y'all, do not use the word black, people. Black is not a color. It's a shade. And they want you to be stupid, so they say use the word black on persons of color. First of all, they saying you're a person, which means that you was created. That's why I said on Shank Rock channel and the other day, when I asked the guy, were you born or were you created? And he said he was created. And I said, I got to back out this conversation. Because nothing I say from this point is going to help the correlation of this dude understanding that he is not created. He was born. So it says contemporary anthropologists and other scientists, while recognizing the reality of biological variation between different human populations, regard the concept of a unified, distinguishable black race as socially constructed. Who brought that to the forefront? None other than Hillary Clinton. Different societies apply different criteria regarding who is classified black. And these social constructs have changed over time. Now watch this. Why people sitting up there talking about, well, I don't know why Donald Trump calling people black and this and this. He's trying to bring everybody together. Everybody else wants you to stay apart. So, if there's no black people around, if everybody just together as one, and if black means death, then how is Trump racist? And especially when he said, I'm starting to see a few more black people in here. except for about 6, it was black people that was saying they don't like Donald Trump at his rally. So pretty much he's saying, I see a few more dead people in here. But because people don't understand lawful and they want to run with what's legal, of course they're going to say he's racist. Then it says, where I'm at. In the United Kingdom, black was historically equivalent with person of color, a general term for non-European peoples, while the term person of color is commonly used and accepted in where? The United States. Nowhere else but in the United States. The near-sounding term colored person is considered highly offensive, except in South Africa. So hold on. How can you say a person of color is accepted in the United States and is cool, but a colored person is considered highly offensive, except in South Africa, where it is a deceptor for a person of mixed race? In other regions, such as Australasia, settlers applied the adjective black to the indigenous population. It was universally regarded as highly offensive in Australia until the 1960s and 70s. Black was generally not used as a noun, but rather as an adjective qualifying some other deceptor, e.g. black, Nigga. As desegregation progressed after the 1967 referendum. I mean, you can keep going with this. You know what I mean? You can keep going with this. But this is why I say, stop using the word black, man. Stop using the word black. Please. Stop using the word black. Now, I got to go here because my time is going and I got to get people on these phone lines. Fani Willis. I got to talk about it. For Fani, for Fani, big Fani, for Fani, big Fani, for Fani, big Fani, for Fani, big Fani, big fat ass Fani. I got to talk about it. She lied on the stand and got caught. Y'all think I'm lying? Watch this. She lied on the stand and got caught. Watch this.
It's another new witness. I just uploaded a video like a minute ago about Cindy Yeager, a prosecutor from Cobb County, saying, hey, Terrence Bradley lied when he said he didn't have personal knowledge and then he was just speculating. I actually overheard from him and he was on a phone call with Fani Willis where I heard Fani Willis speaking. Go watch that video. There's another one a few seconds later. So let's check this out. This is the filing here. So this was filed on March 4th. Defendant Kathy Latham's notice of proposed testimony. Defendant Kathy Latham files this notice of the sets a co-defendant in the Trump RICO, files this notice of proposed testimony and respectfully submits to the court and the parties that, in the event that the evidence were reopened regarding the various motions to dismiss or to disqualify the District Attorney for Fulton County, Fani T. Willis, and or Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade from the prosecution of this action, that Ms. Latham would offer the testimony of Attorney Manny Aurora, former adjunct professor at Georgia State School of Law and board certified in criminal law. On Thursday, February 29th, Mr. Aurora spoke via telephone with undersigned counsel for Ms. Latham. Following is a summary of the proposed testimony, which was provided by Mr. Aurora to counsel for Ms. Latham. Between September through October 2023, Mr. Aurora had several conversations with attorney Terrence Bradley regarding the relationship between District Attorney Willis and Nathan Wade. In the course of Mr. Bradley and Mr. Aurora's discussions, Mr. Bradley told Aurora the following. 1. Mr. Whyyy had definitively begun a romantic relationship with Miss Willis during the time that Miss Willis was running for district attorney in 2019 through 2020. After the election during Miss Willis's transition, she had Mr. Whyyy supervise the transition, including hiring and firing candidates after interviews. And 3. Mr. Bradley stated that he had personal knowledge of the relationship between Mr. Whyyy and District Attorney Willis, including details regarding the use of Miss Robin Yurdy's apartment, such as Mr. Whyy's having a garage opener to the property. Therefore, in the event that court reopens the hearing to receive additional evidence, as requested by the state and defendant former President Trump, Ms. Latham requests that the defense be permitted to subpoena Mr. Aurora and present Mr. Aurora's testimony relating to the matter set forth herein. Respectfully submitted, Cromwell Law, which is counsel for Kathleen Latham. You guys!
I gotta say, shout out to Kitty. That's one of my MAGA friends. Shout out to Kitty. That's her channel. She's doing great. Once again, shout out to her. She's holding it down. But it wouldn't be right if DanaJay didn't bring you no paperwork about this, would it? I can't just let y'all look at other people's paperwork and videos and Dana not bring no paperwork. So let's go here. Here's the other one that they was talking about. In the Superior Court of Fulton County, State of Georgia versus David James Schaefer et al. Defendants. Defendant David J. Schaefer's notice of proposed testimony. Defendant David J. Schaefer files this notice of proposed testimony and respectfully submits to the court and the parties that in the event that the evidence were reopened regarding the various motions to dismiss or to disqualify the district attorney for Fulton County, Fani T. Willis, and or special prosecutor Nathan Wade from the prosecution of this action, that Mr. Schaefer would offer the testimony of attorney Cindy Lee Yeager, a co-chief deputy district attorney for the Cobb County of Georgia District Attorney's Office. Keep that in mind. On Friday, March the 1st, 2024, Ms. Yeager spoke via telephone with undersigned counsel for Mr. Schaefer and Mr. Christopher Anuyewicz, counsel for defendant Robert Cheeley. Following is a summary of the proposed testimony, which was provided by Ms. Yeager to counsel for Mr. Schaefer and Mr. Cheeley. From in or around August of 2023 through January of 2024, Ms. Yeager had numerous in-person and other conversations with attorney Terrence Bradley, in which information relating to District Attorney Fani Willis and Mr. Nathan Wade was discussed. In the course of Mr. Bradley's and Ms. Yeager's discussion, Mr. Bradley told Ms. Yeager the following: District Attorney Willis and Mr. Wade met during the 2019 Municipal Court Continuing Legal Education Conference, aka the Freaknik for judges and lawyers. Mr. Wade began his romantic relationship with District Attorney Willis at or around this time. Mr. Wade had definitely begun a romantic relationship with Ms. Willis during the time that Ms. Willis was running for district attorney in 2019 through 2020. Mr. Bradley stated that he had personal knowledge of the relationship between Mr. Wade and District Attorney Willis and included details regarding the use of Ms. Robin Yurdy's apartment and other meetings prior to November 2021. Mr. Bradley stated that Mr. Wade personally prepared his own divorce complaint against his spouse, Ms. Joycelyn Wade, and told Mr. Bradley to sign the divorce filings and to file them on Mr. Wade's behalf. Based upon these statements, it is Ms. Yeager's understanding that Mr. Bradley did not being representing Mr. Wade until November of 2021. In or around September 2023, Mr. Bradley was visiting Ms. Yeager in her office when Mr. Bradley received a telephone call. Ms. Yeager called And Ms. Yeager could hear that the caller was District Attorney Fani Willis. District Attorney Fani Willis was calling Mr. Bradley in response to an article that was published about how much money Mr. Wade and his law partners had been paid in this case. Ms. Yeager heard District Attorney Fani Willis tell Mr. Bradley, they are coming after us. You don't need to talk to them about anything about us. Once again, she said, they are coming after us. You don't need to talk to them about anything about us. Ms. Yeager watched Mr. Bradley's testimony before the court and became concerned as a result of the fact that what Mr. Bradley testified to on the witness stand was directly contrary to what Mr. Bradley had told Ms. Yeager in person. Therefore, in the event that the court reopens the hearing to receive additional evidence as requested by the state and defendant former President Donald J. Trump, Mr. Schaefer requests that the defense be permitted to subpoena Ms. Yeager and present Ms. Yeager's testimony relating to the matters set forth herein. Respectfully submitted this 4th day of March 2024 by Mr. Craig A. Gillen, Georgia bar number 294838. Anthony C. Lake, Georgia bar number 431149. Gillen and Lake LLC. Whyyy! Hey, Fani, you in trouble. You in trouble. You in trouble. And Mr. Wade, you gonna be off the joint. And Mr. Bradley, your license is gone. So, what you're looking at right now, what you're looking at now is the numbers. What you're looking at now are the numbers from the primary election. Today, voters in 16 states and 1 territory, American Samoa, will make their presidential preferences known. For decades, the result of Super Tuesday have determined the ultimate nominees. With results expected in the next few hours, here's what we're following so far. Get out the vote. Music superstar Taylor Swift is urging her millions of followers to make a Super Tuesday voting plan. Abortion, immigration, and the Israel-Hamas war are some of the issues driving voters to the polls. Who's on the ballot? In addition to the presidential contest, here are the high-profile House, Senate, and gubernatorial races to watch tonight. TL and DR. What to know about delegate counts, poll closing times, and some other terms you'll hear a lot in the days ahead. Watch this. As of 7 p.m. in Virginia, Donald Trump is projected the winner at 63.3% over Nikki Haley's 34.6%, with 79% reporting. Now, if we wake up in the morning and Nikki Haley win this, you know it's a rigged election. And Vermont, right? Donald Trump is holding the lead at 48.1% and Nikki Haley at 47.5%, with 53% reporting. And North Carolina, where Nikki Haley lives, Donald Trump is holding the lead at 74.7%, with Nikki Haley 22.5%, with 78% reporting. Alabama, with all 50 delegates, Donald Trump is holding the lead at 84.1%. Nikki Haley is at 12.1% with 28% reporting. That's at 8 o'clock p.m. In Maine, Donald Trump is holding a 71.6% lead, with Nikki Haley 26.7% and 40% reported. In Massachusetts, Donald Trump holding a 62.3% lead, with Nikki Haley 34.7%, with 23% reported. In Oklahoma, Donald Trump is holding an 82.0% lead over Nikki Haley 15.7%, with 94% reported. In Tennessee, the good old state of Tennessee, you got Donald Trump holding 77.4% lead over Nikki Haley 19.4% and 66% reported. Arkansas, Donald Trump holding a 72.3% lead over Nikki Haley 22.3% and 64% reported. And the state where they wanted Donald Trump off of the ballot, good old Colorado, Donald Trump is leading with 62.7% over Nikki Haley's 34%, and 76% of the people have spoken. You got Minnesota, 69.4% of the people voted for Donald Trump. Oh, I'm sorry, it just went up. 69.5% voting for Donald Trump, 28.6% voted for Nikki Haley, and only 3% has reported. Texas, the good old state of Texas, with everybody in Texas reporting. Donald Trump is in the lead 76.5% over Nikki Haley's 18.3%, with 46% reporting. California haven't put theirs in. Utah haven't put theirs in. Alaska haven't put theirs in as of 11 p.m. or 12 a.m. I'm trying to tell you, I'm feeling the heat wave, man. I'm feeling the heat wave. The GOP delegates, watch this, 1,215 is needed to win. Trump is in the lead by 310 votes. He's in the lead 353 to Nikki Haley 43. However, it wouldn't be a good vote if it wasn't no drama, would it? Now, Lou, what's going on, Lou? The voting machine failures on Super Tuesday. Uh-oh. They knew we was going to be watching. Let's see what Lou talking about a little bit. Let's see something. Hold on. Let's see what Lou talking about.
As they always do. Let's take a look at CNN.
Look at her vote. It's easy to say, okay, that's Nikki Haley. That's Donald Trump. Right. It's dominant, and it is.
Right.
It is. He is dominating. But the places that she is winning are places that in the key battleground states,
I'm done.
Even in these states here, or places like them that matter come November. So there's a fascinating case study. Even as she is losing and being overwhelmed in losing, there are some very important lessons in there.
Yeah, it seems as though this is also just looking at the fact, look, Donald...
She has, sorry to interrupt you, but she has pulled ahead narrowly.
She's pulled ahead, 97 votes ahead with 74%. This could end up in the W column for Nikki Haley. We don't know. It's so close. The point you were...
So many states, and they're focusing on Vermont. It's funny. They really want her to win that Vermont. They want as much hope as possible. All right, let's see.
Zero time.
So, of course, Palm Beach is packed, full house over there, awaiting Donald Trump's victory speech. Wow. Okay, we got back-to-back subscribers. We got James and we got Sylvester, Sass Sylvester. So we got two. Let's see what the number is now for monthly subscribers on locals. Let's take a listen. All right, let's take a look here. We have 188, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. 188 active members. 188 active members, ladies and gentlemen. We are 12 members away from 200. Can we do it before Trump comes out? I think.
Shout out to Lou. I will be going to locals. And guess what, y'all? I'm going to need y'all to come over to locals and help me. I will be going to locals. That is Rumble's version of staying here with me. You know, that's Rumble version of the community wall. It's called locals. So if y'all want to call in, they making sure Trump do not do what? Help the indigenous people. Facts. So if you want to call in, which I know some of you do, you go ahead and call in at 470-278-8301. That's why I say people let what they've been told hinder their whole voice for change. People do not want to be replaced. And what they're saying is, if we don't win this election, we will be replaced by the illegals. So I'm waiting on whoever want to call in. I've been on here 2 hours and 18 minutes. I'm about to get up off here. So if you want to call in, call in. I got some paperwork that I got to do. And I have to bag up some food and send it off. Also, if you want some DanaJay seasoning, do not miss out on the DanaJay seasoning, y'all. Do not miss out on the DanaJay seasoning. Also, matter of fact, check it out. No, that's not it. Hold on. My bad. Hold on. That's not it. Hold on. Hold on. That's not it. Hold on. Why did I go here? Is that open talks? Here you go. The spices are in. The spices are in. Oh my God. We got DanaJay Hattie Lemon Steak Spice. Oh yeah. We got the DanaJay Lafayette Low High Rise Tropical Bang. Come and get it. We got the DanaJay Lafayette White Dirt, y'all. We got the DanaJay's Jackson Family Seafood Blend number 2. Oh my God. Then we got DanaJay's Lemon Family Seafood Blend number 1. We also have the DanaJay's Lafayette Low Rise Mild Heat. If you know if you want that heat. Then we got the real heat. If you want the DanaJay's Smut. That's the extreme heat that got the Joker on the side. Oh my God. Come and get it. Come and get it. The DanaJay spices are running wild. I'm telling you, come and get it. After you taste these spices, you ain't gonna want nobody else's. I holler at you later. Hit me. So I'm telling y'all go ahead and order your DanaJay seasonings. You won't regret it. If anybody had the seasoning, man, just ask them. Anybody that had the DanaJay seasoning, man, they would tell you like, yo, the seasoning is off the chain. Hey, Judah, I thought you wanted to call in, Judah. But the seasoning is off the chain. Also, I make oxtails. Listen, if you want them oxtails, they starting at £3, right? 3 pounds, send me 140. Not only do I go get the oxtails for you, I send them and deliver them overnight for you, which we know that's not cheap. And on top of that, I cook them for you. So you're going to get the special seasoning, you're going to get the special sauce, you're going to get it packaged to delivery, and it's going to be good. And you're going to want to fight everybody because you're going to want some more. You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you, caller?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
The reason why, or one of the reasons why America's falling, because of what they're doing to God's people. I mean, we already know we're the chosen people. And when you read that Bible correctly, it tells you what God's going to do to those people who have done his people wrong. A lot of people still don't believe we, ain't in slavery, but we kind of are. If they taking money out your check, or so-called money, that's slavery. Why should we have to pay taxes and we own this land? Or supposed to have owned this land since it was stolen. It's not making sense.
Facts.
It's not. And I could have used that $400-500 you took from me. I mean, basically, we not only making a living for us, but we making a living for him. And I don't think that's right.
So if you don't think it's right, what are you going to do about it?
That's a good question. And it's sad because a lot of people, like you said, they're afraid. Our people are afraid to even step out to try to do something about it, or even try to get together and talk about these things. They want to be behind closed doors, and it's like, hey, like you said earlier, we always lied to about a lot of stuff. From the churches, from the jobs, from the schools, the prison system, you name it. We always lied to.
Facts.
And Trump is trying to open our eyes, to see what's really going on.
Facts.
That's one of the reasons why they don't want him in there. Because for him to say the Indians don't look like the Indians to him or don't look like the Indians to the Indians, he's telling us something right there. And this is way back in the 80s.
That's the point. That's the point that I be trying to tell people. Trump talking metaphors when it come to people.
Yeah.
Or should I say when it come to mass crowds, not people. Trump talking metaphors. And a lot of people are scared of his metaphoric talk.
Yeah. And look, everybody come to this nation. You don't see our so-called black people going to take over other nations. Why everybody come to America? When you read the Bible, it said they're going to come from afar to your land. Who is they? See, that's why I said the Bible speaks in parables. Everybody want to come here.
Right.
And they lied to us, said Israel was over there. Israel's here. This is the land. They're bringing all the Hispanics all the way from Texas to Chicago. I said, wait a minute, why are you passing states, other states, and bringing them all the way from Texas all the way to Chicago? And what about the people that was already homeless? What about the ones that need? I mean, that's crazy.
You want to know why? Judah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
And the reason why they're doing it because Chicago is a sanctuary state.
Wow.
New York is a sanctuary state.
Wow. Yep.
Oregon is a sanctuary state. That's why they were transferring from Texas to Chicago, Texas to New York, Texas to Oregon.
Wow. Man, it's and over the years, I always believe I said United States in debt because they're giving or was giving money to other countries instead of helping the people. And I was believing that. I'm like, man, how is y'all filing bankruptcy and you giving money to other countries? What about the people that's already here?
Listen, Once again, are they giving money or are they giving currency?
Right. Currency. Yeah.
Because, see, I just showed you that there is no money.
Right.
Right, Willie? And Los Angeles is a sanctuary city, too. Sanctuary state, too.
Mm-hmm. You said earlier they're all going in bunkers.
Of course.
They hiding. They're trying to hide from God. Because when you read the Bible, it says whoever curses Israel gonna be cursed, whoever blesses Israel gonna be blessed. So who is Israel? It's not the people claiming. There's only two races of people on this nation, or in this world, that claim to be the real Jews. Somebody is lying.
Well, and we know it's not them that's the real Jews, because you need pigmentation to be in the sun. And the real Jews stayed in the sun.
Wow. Man. Like I said, I woke up in 2016, man, on who we were. And a lot of stuff started coming down like crazy. It's crazy because they don't want you to know. They do not want you to open up your eyes. All our people down the street like this, people coming up dead, missing, all this organ ring, all this stuff that's going on. It's crazy. And like I said earlier, the government, you or your agents get upset because people lying to them, but y'all the biggest liars. You can lie to us, but we can't lie to y'all.
And because you don't, and because you don't know who you are.
Right. Yep. Yep.
If you don't know who you are you to lie to me?
Right. Yep. Wow. Man.
See the whole thing.
I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm good. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna try to get back to work.
Okay.
I'll call you later.
All right, bro.
Yep. Take it easy. Yep.
All right. And do anybody else want to call in? Do anybody else want to call in? 470-278-8301 before I shut this thing down. Before I shut it down. Welcome to the colored section. Welcome to the Negro League. Find your place on the blacklist. And know this, it's American history. See what it means to be blackmailed. Scandalized for your Social Security. Ooh. Man, I'm telling you. If y'all know what I'm singing, then y'all know what it is. But for all y'all that don't know, go to iTunes and get that Donnie album. Go get that Donnie album. It's called American History. Go get that album and listen to it all the way through. Man, it's a banger. Your name, I see my goal. I'm little nigga for the black ride. Man, trust me, y'all will not be deceived. Rightfully me, I am musically me. I was born in the winter, just for the other day. All right, ain't nobody else calling in? Guess what? DanaJay about this John. Y'all have a good day. And thank y'all. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to stick and listen to this lesson with me today. Y'all know who it is. None other than the official DanaJay. I thank you all. I love you all. Dream team for life. Without y'all, there's no me. And don't forget, even after I'm gone, y'all can donate to the official DanaJay Cash App at $ official DanaJay. On that note, Fani Willis, you gone. Nathan Wade, you gone. Donald Trump keep pushing. We gonna win it all. Let's go. Let go.
Friendly reminder, I want you to stop worrying about who like your pictures, baby. They see you. They watching. You got your foot on their neck, baby. Big motion. And guess what? They gonna screenshot this and talk about you in the group chat, so you might as well go off. Ain't no tippy-toeing. Ain't no playing it small. Ain't no playing it safe, baby. You big pressure. Stand on that.
Youngsters, if you're out there right now, do not give a darn what opinion people have of you, long as that opinion is not consistent of that of yourself. You be you. I'm not paying to make you feel good about me. I already feel good about me. I'm good. Message for the youngsters out there and the old school, not old fools. Look at me.
Whatever you want, whatever you need, my heart belongs to you. Oh, whatever you need, there's nothing I won't do. Oh, whatever you want, oh, my heart belongs to you. I say whatever you need, whatever you need, my heart belongs to you. Whatever you need, there's nothing I won't do. Whatever you want, my heart belongs to you. I say whatever you need. Sometimes a misty rain that gently touches my soul, feels just like fire shut up in me. Yeah, simply lose control. Oh, rain down, follow me. Let your love just fall like raindrops, rain